Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today we're gonna check the mid-month update as usual, but before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe if you enjoy the content. So, usually there's like a considerable amount of things on the each 2 weeks when we receive the updates, but this time we got like a little bit more than usual, I would say. So let's start with this. So it says that we have Immortal Vacation Pack. Immortal Vacation Pack is going to be a seasonal pack for Murasaki. For those who do not know, seasonal packs are pretty rare and they come with campaigns and events that are going to give you a supporter and a weapon for free. The one copy of the supporter and weapon is going to be paid, as you can see. For this price, you're going to get the supporter, the skin, the weapon, and a couple hundred gems, just to gain more value. But sometimes these packs are good, sometimes these packs are mid, sometimes these packs are like not great. It depends a lot on the effects of these weapons and supporters. And I gotta say, for Murasaki in particular, I think this is decent enough. I'm gonna read it to you so that you have an idea. I'm gonna evaluate it on another video, but right now let's focus on this. So, damage taken from all enemies reduced by 8%, damage and critical rate increase against slowed enemies by 12%. Murasaki is able to inflict a slow, just so that you know. Critical damage is increased by 40% at a 20% chance when dealing critical hits. Unfortunately, this is pretty bad, the 20% chance. But you don't need to use it on the main. Shoot fireworks that consecutively deal 80% of damage and reduces the target's critical resistance by 50% for 10 seconds. Well, I gotta admit, like, the active is actually pretty nice in regards to critical, so maybe you do want to use it on the active. For the weapon, when using Tentacle Mine, deals damage and increases critical rate by 4% for 10 seconds, depending on the number of enemies hits, maximum 10 stacks. So yeah, one of the biggest disadvantages of Tentacle Mine was that even though it was a pretty good effect, it has a pretty good effect, it didn't inflict damage. It doesn't like solve it like per se, because the damage is not that high, but it's an improvement, definitely. Like, the weapon was supportive, but it was awkward not to deal damage with a triple color skill, Well, that's not all that we have. Let's see. The next one is gonna be Francis is now purchasable by gems. So if we go to characters, you can go to the store directly if you want, and you can purchase Francis. I'm gonna do it right now. So yeah, now I got Francis, which is very good. I'm gonna do a video for her soon-ish. Like, I gotta level her up and test her, but it's not gonna take that much. I'll do it soon. The next one, seasonal event. We have a login bonus. The important thing about the login bonus is that at the end of it, you're gonna get limited gacha coins. So please log in so that you get those limited gacha coins. Those are important. Good that Grimoire is giving us more gacha coins, like limited gacha coins. Then surprise mission and surprise campaign. Yeah. We have this. Reduce AP cost in event. We have a new event, so if you want to farm it right now, it's excellent. We have more VR points, which is great. We have HP restoration on VR. We also have a couple missions like this, consume AP and BP, and you're gonna get a tomato, which is a form of box. Unfortunately, they caught a ton of garbage items. Well, maybe not. There's still these garbage items. I thought there were less. But we have a good amount of good items. We have 3 different coins. We have the crystals. We have gems. Gems are not the best here. They are only 10. This is way better. The select Magatama attribute change tickets, those are great. So Good luck on your rolls of the tomatoes. They're gonna be amazing. And we also have this, like we're gonna get a bunch of materials by completing evade stages. Let's see, do we have a list here? I don't see it. Uh-huh. So which is the first one? The first one is change chance booster. Yep. Nano metal, crystal fragments for blank emblem, orb kit, and dismantling device. Dismantling device? Ah, yeah, the ultra rare of the gears. Okay. So just to, I'm gonna mention this because I haven't, but if you haven't noticed, in these events, in these missions, they have increased the amount of crystal fragments. So I think that they are preparing players to move forward and increase the levels. Maybe not soon-ish, but when we start to get 5 crystals per mission, I think it's gonna be like uh, Grammar is gonna be telling us that it's gonna come soon at some point. Let's see. The next one. Campaign, quest, blah blah blah. Colorful red pallor event is live. Clear achievement missions and surprise missions that receive daily to get rewards. Okay, so we're gonna have rewards. It's gonna be La Tomatina event. Let me show you. Colorful red pallor, La Tomatina event. So, the daily rewards, the daily missions are the ones that you just saw, but these ones, you have to clear stages with red characters: Phantasm, Spinel, Shisui, Ana Rose, Rin, Shizuru, Astaroth, Asuka, Oboro, Murasaki, and Yukikaze. If you clear 50 main quests, well, why? Okay, we get a copy of Coral Cleaver, which is pretty good. If you clear 50 event stages, you get a red pack, which is going to come with every material that you see here, including 10 tickets, 10 tickets to roll on supporters, red supporters. Good luck on these rolls. Like, usually they don't give anything good, but well, let's see what we get. And an icon, the icon of La Tomatina, if you didn't have it. If you do, you can get gems with this. So it's pretty good. Don't forget that we still have the character release campaign for Francis. So if you haven't got her, I mean, if you didn't pay for her, you can get it for free. And now you can get all the rewards. Let's see. Other than that, yeah, the Taima 5 VR. I am surprised. They release the boss immediately. They release Ingrid immediately. I was expecting to fight against Taimanin this week, and next week we would be doing Ingrid. But I'm surprised to see that now they start with this. Oh, oh, wow, wow! I am impressed, Gremory. This is great. This is wow. Well done, Gremory. I gotta see a little bit more. Okay, so I was going to mention you that we have these two new weapons. It is very impressive because Gremory took our advice and they released the new boss with the weapons. Like Queen Kanaloa was kind of an experiment, I guess, but they learned from their mistake and now they're releasing the boss with the weapons, which is pretty good. I would say that these weapons are both great, but Ingrid doesn't have HP recovery on her own. But since she becomes really tanky with this weapon, and you can just use a healer, it is definitely a good idea to buy this weapon. But obviously, it's way easier to use Lina, so Lina would be my first choice. Now, I am surprised to see this. I guess. This is going to be. Yeah. It seems that it's only a campaign thing that we're getting this. If you don't know, the price of these weapons is 3,000. No, 3,000, no, 30,000 VR coins. But here for a limited time, we're getting a ticket where you can select any of the weapons, of the previous weapons, and it's 5,000 coins cheaper. So it's definitely worth getting. These are definitely worth getting. Like, you want to get the Magatame attribute ticket change because they never put them on sale. Like, I hope that this becomes the norm, that they give us these tickets somehow, constantly. But right now, it's definitely worth it. And one day, Heavy Shika pack is really, really good. Trust me. Oh, wait a moment. It's for 7 days. Sorry about that. My controller is disconnected. And I have to do it again. There. So, yeah. This is super, super good because you can use it whenever there is a campaign that gives you half AP on dailies or double drops on dailies. It is pretty good to use that potion on that specific date. So, yeah, get everything here. It is limited time, as you can see. I wish they were permanent. Like this, I totally get that it's limited, but this should be permanent. And this could be once a month. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good. Wow. I didn't expect this, but I'm glad. And I'm going to do, of course, the video for Ingrid, for Worm Knight, so that we know how to tackle this. But obviously, I have to test it. Let's see. What else do we have? Surprise commemoration, blah, blah, blah. The new event. Oh, yeah, the new event. So we have a new event. Hell Knights Summer Holiday. So 10 box reward Beachside Storm custom. So this custom that you see is gonna be the reward. I am really glad that Gremory is implementing a new kind of event-ish. It is the same event as always, with the roulette as usual, but now look at these rewards. Since we don't have a supporter, they decided to give us a limited gacha coin instead of I don't know, something else. So we have one limited gacha coin, one normal gacha coin, one crystal kit, two gacha coins, two limited gacha coins, three gacha coins, two crystal kits, four gacha coins, three limited gacha coins. I mean, I gotta say, like, it would be better if everything was limited gacha coins on this part instead of crystal kits. But the crystal kits are not bad either, so I'm fine with this. What do you think about it, guys? Like, would you have preferred only crystal kits or only limited gacha coins? What do you want to see as rewards for these events? And of course, on the 10th one, we have Beach Lina. So yeah, you can you can get a free skin. That's super, super cool. And get it, because we don't know what they're gonna do whenever they want to rerun this. If they're gonna do one of those horrible packs that I do not recommend buying, like this one. Yeah, but it is pretty good. Pretty nice. Or maybe they will never rerun it. Like, we have someone like, for example, Azagi with the Butler custom. If you don't have it, like, it's difficult to get. For sure. Now, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, the addition of customs. New customs are here. So, as you can see, on the summer holidays, we have 4 new costumes. All of them look great. If you want to get them, get them. Oh, you can take off the glasses, the colors, Oh, you can take off the jacket. Yeah, the same can be said about this one. They look pretty nice. I do want to get them. But I don't know if it's next week. I think it's gonna be next week. We're gonna get like the 1 day job skins, and those are limited. and these are permanent. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Like, I love them all. They look super cool. Super nice. Uh-huh. And what else do we have? Fix the abnormality of an icon of Rinka's custom Midsummer Hunter did not display correctly. Fix the abnormality of previous ended pickup gacha banner appearing on screen. Okay, okay. So I guess they wanted they just repaired that because they didn't care that much about extending it. Let's see. And suspension of cheaters. Yeah. Like that's about it for the update, but that's not true. There's still more. Like that's what the note says. But let me show you a couple more things. Number one, in Arena, we have a copy of Murasaki. Get your copy of Murasaki. It just costs you Arena coins. That's super, super great. We also have new desire items. I think they are limited as usual, like last time. And some of them are not worth it, just so that you know. So, this one is definitely not worth it. Don't be deceived by the 100% chance. Uh, with a 20% chance, you get a decent chance to get the plus 15 enchantment. So I know it's not like guaranteed. You can save the 50 ones and use them whenever you want to max your weapon, but don't overestimate this one. Don't like it is not valuable enough to pay this amount of desire. That's what I'm saying. It is good for sure, but not that good. Like you can get almost two limited supporters with this, so I do not recommend it. This one, I mean, it is oof, but you can get multiples. Oof. Um, it is tempting, I gotta say. Love Letter is an item that gives 1,000 affinity points. They are really, really strong. And the price is not that bad, but you can get 5. So, like, getting one wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So, if you want to get 1 or 2, it's fine, but it's desire, so it's difficult to spend desire on an item that you can just farm instead the normal affinity items instead of buying this. It's not necessary, just um, for the convenience. And then we have these 2 vouchers for the butterfly weapons. I think I'm gonna get both of them. I don't know. At the very least, I'm gonna get one for sure. If you got, well, omitting JP players who got the banner of the butterfly weapons, if you got like everything that has been given to us on regards to butterfly weapons, you should have one weapon max out, 2 weapons max out. This is not max out, but let me tell you why. I have this one. If we eliminate this and we put it here, that would be 2 weapons, and then another 2 weapons. So with those two, depending on how you have spent your tickets to get the butterfly weapons, maybe you can max out another one, maybe not. Like if it's to get it to S level 2, to skill level 2, I don't think that is a good idea. You can just wait for the next year or 2 years that they make another rerun of this. But in my case, like at least getting one would be great because I can get this to S level 5 and it's gonna be super strong. So yeah, that's up to you whether or not you select you get these vouchers. Yeah, the vouchers are definitely a good option. Everything else is not really worth it. Yeah, only the voucher. Remember one thing. We are also going to get a copy of Murasaki here in the Desire Shop. If you don't have enough desire to buy Murasaki, I do not suggest that you buy this. Murasaki is not going to return. Or well, at least Gremory hasn't given us ways to get seasonal supporters other than the release event. Keep that in mind. And this supporter in particular is not that bad. It's definitely worth getting. It's not maybe like New Year Shiranui, but it's not what's the name? Blue Rinko. Yeah, the Blue Flower, Blue, no, I don't know what's the name. Oh, here. Blue Lady Akiyama Rinko. It's not like this one. This is terrible. But the other one, Murasaki's one, is pretty good. So yeah. That's about it, guys. Like, we have a couple things to entertain ourselves. You can finish both events right now, since we have the discount. You may use potions if you want, AP refills. I strongly suggest that you use the small ones, the AP items that we get, like the tea, the food, these AP supplies, and not the syringes. The syringes are worth it whenever we have daily AP half, half daily AP. And I think that if they're giving us this week AP reduction for event, next week is going to be AP reduction for dailies. So yeah, there's a ton of things to grab, guys. Be sure to get them all. Steadily work. And this ticket, do not omit this ticket. Even if you haven't started getting your VR weapons, this is basically a free discount. So grab it. There's no reason to not get this one in particular. And these two, and these two. Like, if you need to skip your Crystal Mirage or your Crystal Kits these 2 weeks, because it's gonna last 2 weeks, it's fine. Trust me. Like, the discount is definitely worth it, and the lack of availability of this is worth it. I just hope that we don't regret it, like they implement it later and it's not worth it. But this is also fine. It's like, it is very, very cheap for what it's offering. So yeah, guys, farm. I'll be doing a guide on Francis, as well as the new VR mode, as well as some other things. But that's about it for today. Tell me what you think about the update, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!